The next person on our list who is signed up is Matthew Romano of COBA.
Good morning to the members of the board. My name is Matthew Romano. I'm the Bronx Borough Trustee for the COBA. I want to continue with what my partner was just speaking about. Our position as the COBA is again that we want these inmates to receive their minimum standards. In them having their minimum standards on a regular basis, the correction officer is safe. My question is, what do you do with the inmate that is resistant, again, to programming, resistant to any sort of rule of law, and resistant to any sort of any measure that we have in place that keeps everybody safe? An inmate that is a violent offender that has no regard to the rule of law in the street or behind bars. You have to remember, with bail reform, with a lot of the measures that are put in place, the type of inmate that we have in our custody is a violent offender. You're not dealing with somebody that jumped a turnstile. You're dealing with a violent offender. Two particular inmates that I have in one of the jails that I supervise are the perfect example of what I'm speaking about. I won't mention them by name, but I have one inmate that has well over 130 incidents in his custody, which span over 10 years. All right, that includes assault on correction officers, assault on inmates, splashing of, again, blood, semen. He lights fires, promoting prison contrabands, arrests behind bars. As a matter of fact, he lit a fire last night, assaulted an officer, attempted to headbutt a captain, all because this is what he does in his daily activities. Where do we put him? You know, he's not safe to an inmate. He's not safe to an officer. My question to you is, what do we do with him? This is not somebody that is willing to be rehabilitated. Another inmate, again, I will not mention their name. He's been in our custody since 2015. He has the ability to be put upstate and start serving his sentence upstate, but he continues to commit crime down here. He has a medical, he calls 311 and has 46 people that he has separation orders against because he wants only females to be working in the housing area that he works. So out of 46 separation orders, 40 of them are male. This individual fondles himself all day long. Why should a female officer or anybody have to deal with that? Again, what do we do with somebody like that? This is what he does on a daily basis, not because he thinks that it's fun. It's because this is who he is. And this is somebody that programming is not going to fix. And it creates a very dangerous environment. Again, what do we do with these individuals? I spoke on this person about a year ago. He committed one of the most heinous acts I've ever seen in my entire career. It was vile, disgusting, and since he has been rearrested for it. But again, why does anybody have to deal with this? All right. And my thing is that our approach to reform is a two-way street, and we agree with that. But we have to address the violent individuals that we deal with on an everyday basis, and we have to be able to maintain safety and security for the officers and for the inmates alike.